This is Big Bob with my 2 bobs worth, and you don't get much for 2 bob these days. Whether it is a deliberate accident on the part of the powers that be or the unintended consequence of unrealistic attempts by the umpires to predict the degree of insufficient intent by players beyond reasonable doubt, either way it is leading to confusion to all concerned and is as plain as the nose on blind Freddy's face to anyone with 2 brains to rub together. I can't reticulate it any clearer than that. Furthermore and moreover, besides all that, there are too many umpires on the bludge out there on the field, letting the others do all the work while they prance about up and down the corridor, avoidingly leaving the hard decisions to someone else. Pull the ladder up. I'm all right, Jack. My money's in the bank. In a word, they are without use. It is a parlour situation without hope, just as the Tigers are a team without tooth and the Eagles a team without hap, whilst on the other hand, flag favourites, the Swans, are a team without Ruth. Not to put too fine a point at the end of my pencil, the Eagles are facing an era as dark as the black hole of Dakota, as are the umpires themselves. The day isn't that far away when they will have done themselves out of a job altogether, what with the chips in balls and AI and whatnot. No, you mark my words, the era of the invisible umpire is not too far away, just around the corner, and won't that bring a sigh of relief from all concerned, excepting, of course, the umpires themselves, who will find themselves on the human scrap heap, unwashed, unwanted and unlamented. What the AFL were thinking when they thought that quantity over quality was the answer to the umpiring crisis, one can only haphazard a guess. And yet another in the growing list of examples of their mind-numbingly head-scratching decisions, furthering the speculation that what is not known about the goings-on at AFL headquarters would fill a book, and a thick one at that. Fair dinkum, it's like a rococo octopus's garden with their arms spread out like giant testicles in every nook and cranny of the game. Notwithstanding the aforementioned imminent developments on the near horizon, as we come into the finals, we spectators, all we hope for as spectators is for some close games with both teams going for the ball by going where the ball is, or soon will be, rather than where it isn't. And at the risk of saying something when it would be better to keep my foot out of my mouth, I'll just add this piece of advice to the players in passing. 2 words: believe in yourselves. Furthermore, if you must retaliate to any given situation that looks like turning sour, make sure at all costs that you retaliate first. It's an old maxim, I know, but a good one, and has held many a star player in good stead instead of being carried off the ground on the proverbial stretcher when trouble was brewing. Who do I like for the Brownlow? Well, Dacos has to be up there, obviously. Heaney would have been a shoo-in, but finds himself ineligible. Of the Crow Eaters, Horne-Francis is the best chance and will win one day, if not on this particular occasion. No one from the Crows will get within Cooey. Gorn should poll, as also will young Sam Darcy from Footscray, though I have an idea he might have been rubbed out somewhere along the line, and he might well win one day too soon. Over west, of course, Harley Davidson Reid. He's looked the goods, quick out of the blocks he was. Made a ripper debut in round 1 and an even better one the week after. Keep an eye on him, as he will win one. He'll be one to watch, and you can quote me on that. Without further ado, it's time to bid you farewell and adieu. We may lose or we may win, but we will never be here again. You've been hearing and feeling Big Bob with my 2 bobs worth, and you know the rest.